War. War never changes. Vítám vás u 29. dílu mýho let's playe na hru Fallout 4. Já jsem Jetfix a dneska se podíváme na něco, nevím vůbec na co. Šel jsem hledat, jak vyřešit ten problém s tímhle úkolem. Poslouchej Silver Radio, blabla, že by se ti měl načíst nějaký úkol a mělo by se pokračovat. No, na internetu jsem četl něco, že když seženete ten kostým předtím, než jdete za tímhle týpkem, což jsem já udělal, tak se vám to tak jako bugne a musíte jít znova pokecat s ním. Jenže bohužel tohle je nepřístupný. No ale v tu chvíli, když jsem sem přišel, tak tady u té ženský byl kdo? Nick Valentine, ten týpek, kterýho jsem hledal a který najednou zmizel ode mě, takže tady je. A máme ho pronásledovat někam. Jinak co mi to tam hraje v pozadí, tak to je to rádio Silver Shroudský, jestli mi nenaskočí třeba ten úkol. Asi spíš ne, musím se dostat nějak k tomu typkovi tam dolů. Jo, to je tenhle úkol. Ježiš, to je to s tím mozkem. Tak, proč ne, udělám si hlavní úkol. Neplánoval jsem to, ale why not.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
Ale jsme nádherný. Líbil se sám sobě. Inside knowledge of the institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here you go.
What I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he still compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it. Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be bad. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one...
Já se omlouvám, ale už mě to fakt nebaví tak.
There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. We act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Let's do it.
Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side. Mám z toho špatný pocit.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Oh yeah. Tak. To jsem zvědavý.
Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary.
Můžeme lítat.
I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
No, zatím se moc pohybovat nemůžu, ale co mám dělat teda?
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Jo, já musím chodit takový po těch spojeních. Aha. Aha.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away.
Mhm.
I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules.
To není nic důležitého, rád bych to
Really?
přeskočil, kdyby to šlo. Ale
I was running
nepřijde
from
mi,
the
že to jde.
guilt of not protecting her from Dad.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter now, though.
už skončil jsi?
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he
This
must have
doesn't
run
seem
with
to
one
be
of
what
the
we're
raiders.
looking
Whatever.
for.
Nebudu se to zdržovat tak
knew what
dlouho.
he
There
did.
appears to be another intact
Don't know why
memory
Mom was with
close
him.
to you in temporal
Maybe at some point in his
sequence.
life he wasn't a
There.
complete asshole.
Try that one.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone.
Mhm.
I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should
Let's
have a
keep looking.
daughter.
I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Docela blbý, takový zdržování, dneska
How
toho
did
se
you
moc nestihnem.
think this was going to end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Ding, 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 ding. Tara, 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 tara. Nevím, co k tomuhle mám říkat, omlouvám se.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. There was always a job for someone like me.
No.
Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
Ale nebyl tak dobrý jako já.
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually
No,
what
dobrý,
they
ty
wanted.
vole, do hajzlu. Tady jsem přišel,
Sometimes
ale...
they thought they could cheat me.
Ach jo.
We
That
seem
was
to be
usually
getting
only
closer.
when I first
Try this
arrived
next one.
somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little X.
Jenom čekám.
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Oh, Fred.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Jo, nevracím se, že ne? Jo, to se asi vracím, co? Ne, nevracím, dobrý. Nemělo by to být náhodou to unešení toho dítěte. Já myslím, že jakože... Jo, přesně.
Override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
No samozřejmě.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
okay?
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Mine, what?
Damn it.
Shit.
Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. Wasn't usual for anybody from the institute to come along on a mission.
Je to jejich hlavní jakoby pracovník, cokoliv chtěl udělat, tak většinou dají mu.
I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Jdem.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually.
No, taky si myslím.
But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Mm-hmm.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Tak co se bude dít?
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
To bude asi náš další target.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
What? Oni mají.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Wow. Tada! To bylo rozhodně zajímavý. Oni mají přemysťování.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor.
No, vypadáme naprosto
But I
skvěle.
want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute
Vypadám
uses
stařené.
teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist, Kellogg, was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Rad-Away. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
Power armor je easy.
I'll find.
Good luck. By the way,
No, XP je málo, ale čekal jsem teda víc trošku expů. A teď teda. Budeme ven. Za prvý, kde je Nick? Tamhle je Nick. Už to můžu?
No use. Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg. Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Jo, samozřejmě.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Už mě tam pustíte konečně.
Jammed.
Jak mám ten úkol udělat, když mě tam prostě nepouštějí dovnitř? No, whatever. Tak, už nemáme moc času, já nic nestihnu dalšího. No. To je zase tohleto. Že bychom udělali. Ale tohle je... Ne, já to tady ukončím, protože to mise, co jsem teď dal tam Public Boston knihovna, je moc dlouhá, já už jsem se tam koukal, protože tam je Bubblehead na charisma. Nebo ne, na inteligenci. Takže tam se koukneme příště, takže díky za to, že jste se dívali. Když tak nezapomeňte lajknout, okomentovat tohle video, nebo dát odběr na kanál. Hrozně mi to pomůže, pomáhá a já vám děkuju. Pod videem ještě uvidíte Facebook, tak ho nezapomeňte lajknout a my se uvidíme příště. Mějte se, čau.